Alright guys, thank you for tuning in. Super excited about this little video here. I was having a terrible day probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I just found this pond, Google Earth, and came here just to kill some time, blow off some steam. Was not planning on making a video. Just had my little ultralight set up and my little crappie jig, and I walked down to this bank. I put my crappie jig in the water right about here, and a monster fish loads on, and that fish just starts rip and drag and just takes off to that corner of the pond. And at that point I had reached into my backpack and pulled out my GoPro and turned it on, and this is what happened. Guys, I just walked to this pond I've never been to before. I flipped in here and took one cast and hooked into a huge fish. 4-pound line, man, and that bass is way over 4 pounds.
Yeah.
Way over 4 pounds. It literally hit right here. I had my hat with my GoPro in it in my backpack. Oh, this is ridiculous. Oh gosh, it's stuck on something. Come here. Come here. There we go. No, stop jumping. Oh my gosh, we got her.
Whoa.
Look at that, man.
That is gorgeous.
On the crappie jig. That's a bass. Spawned out monster. That would have gone 10 pounds a few weeks ago for sure.
That's an impressive fish for a puddle like this.
Alright guys, we missed the Dadgummit. Alright guys, we missed the hook set on film there. I just reached in my backpack right quick and got my GoPro out to get some photos of that monster. We got the tail end of the fight. It hit that crappie jig a few feet from me. Fish should be 10 pounds, but I'm sure it's not going to make it because it's all spawned out and sunken in. But that is a post-spawn freak. What a giant. Oh my gosh, it jumped like 9 times and we somehow still caught it. Huge head on that fish. That is a 1/32 ounce jig head, little crappie tail on there. And look at that giant. That is crazy. Alright guys, we're gonna let her go. Look at the head on that fish. That is insane. Oh. Yeah. Got it. Yes. Another one. Wow, seems like it might be a bigger one. It's a good one. Man. That's insane. Come here, baby. He's off. That was a 4.5 maybe. Smokes, we got another giant at this place. Oh my gosh. Not giant, but a good fish. A fun fish. One that I'm not gonna cry if I lose. He's not bad. He's not bad. Yeah, he's pretty big. We'll take it. We will take it. Another beautiful fish. Crappie jig all the way down there. Dang, I might have to do a little surgery with this dude. Got it, yes. Alright, get out of here. You got it. Hope y'all enjoyed that. That was a blast of an evening. It sure made my terrible day a whole lot better. I don't know about y'all, but whenever I think most anglers are fighting a big fish, when they're fighting that fish, nothing else in the world matters. It's just you versus that fish. All your worries, all your troubles are gone. And I certainly got to experience that with that huge fish, and that was just awesome. I know y'all know exactly what I'm talking about, but awesome fish. KastKing Calamus 6'6" medium light was the rod. KastKing Sharky 3 was the reel, and as always, 4-pound line. Thank y'all for watching.